What's happening, boys and girls? It's your boy Nanny. Got these sets of wheels, which are an aluminium DT Swiss RR411, built on a DT Swiss 240 hub. So they were meant to come tubeless. There was some cheap tape, tubeless tape on these, but I've tried to seal the tyre on there and the tyre's just going down, so I'm thinking that it's probably not the best tape that they've used to seal these. So I've been and got some muck off tubeless tape, and I'm gonna try and take this wheel up with the muck off tubeless tape, and then see if we can get the tyre to seal. So yeah, show you how to do it. I always like to locate the valve hole first, and I tend to start on the valve. I always go over the top with this tape. Once I've done it, I always think, oh, that was way too much. I didn't need to use that much tape. I think sometimes with a lot of these things, less is more, for want of a better word. Always just sort of think, oh, you put more on, you know, the better it's going to seal. But I think that's always the case. Always try and keep it as central as you can when doing this. Don't know if you can see that. Try and keep it as tight and as straight as possible, all the way around. Making sure that it's seated properly. One of the big mistakes I have made when doing this in the past is over layering it, so then the tyre, it takes a while for the tyre to bite onto the side of the rim, which then causes issues with sealing the tyre tight. But there we go. Right, so that's once round now, round the whole tyre, round the whole wheel. Get back to the beginning where the valve is, and I tend to go over the valve again, just to make sure it's stuck. Now, technically, according to muck off, going round the wheel once should be enough. So I'm going to cut that off there. I've more than doubled up on the valve hole, so I'm going to cut that off there. And see how that sticks, and if it sticks at all. But as you can see, all the way round, and then slightly over the valve hole. So I'm going to get a small screwdriver and pierce the tape where the valve is, pop the valve in there, and then see what happens. So we have the valve, albeit a long valve because it was on my old rims, but might look a bit stupid, but hey ho. Nice colour, oil leak or something they call this colour. I'll just call it rainbow. It's multicoloured, but apparently it's called oil slick or oil leak or something. So obviously you've got the little rubber, see that, and the lock ring, and obviously the dust cap. So what I'm going to do is locate from here with a screwdriver and just gently push where the hole's got to be on the tape, so you can see from there that it just pushes the tape up and leaves a little mark just where you need to puncture for the valve to go, and then it's just a matter of slowly pushing the screwdriver through, trying not to force it a different way in case you split the rim tape. Then obviously pop the valve through the hole onto rim tape like that. Slide the rubber on like that, and then lock in the lock nut to tighten the valve up to the rim tape. Few moments later, let's just screw that all the way up, and then don't want this to be too tight. Should only really be hand tight, so that if you do need to take the valve off on the road to mend a puncture or to put a tube in, should sit absolutely fine. Just don't know whether actually maybe I need a different plug on the inside there, but we shall see, we shall see. That's the round, that valve comes with a round seal, but they do like a rectangular type seal with these valves, so it might be that we need to try that, but we'll give it a go. Check, obviously check the way that the tyre needs to be seated, so the tread's going the right way round. Tyre on all the way round. Obviously it will get tight. Probably will need a tyre lever. I've got my tyre glider in the garage should I need it. And always go either away from the valve or to the valve, because that's meant to be the easiest place to mount the tyre on. But these GPs, Grand Prix 5000s can get tight, very tight indeed. Look, it's tight already and there's still quite a lot to put on. Now, I've done enough of these in my time that I shouldn't need leverage, but to make things easier, you can get a tyre lever on it. which is what I'm going to do instead of ripping my hands apart. Tyre glider. Amazing, these are. Really, really good bit of kit. Simply put it onto the rim and then just slide it around the rim and bosh. Literally no effort at all. Tyre goes straight on. Really good bit of kit. Big up Tyre glider for that. And moment of truth is, will it inflate? We shall see. Shouldn't need to increase this out, but you can hear the tyre popping on. Pop, crackle. Put that into it. So it's 80 psi in that now, and from what I can see and what I can hear, there's no leakages whatsoever. So happy days. Now, you're probably saying to me, you haven't put any sealant in that. And I know I haven't put any sealant in it, because what I tend to do is seal it dry to make sure that the rim tape and everything is holding, and then once I know that that's holding, I will just take the valve out with a valve tool, and once I've taken it out with the valve tool, squeeze tyre sealant in, tighten the valve back up, and then away we go. And what that just avoids doing is the amount of times, people, that I have gone through this process, filled the tyre up with tyre sealant, and then the tyre's leaking, whether it's leaking through the tape or through the valve, and then you've got to take the tyre off, you lose all the sealant you've just put in, and it can be a bit of a headache. So I always normally recommend sealing it dry, just to check that there is no leakages anywhere on it, and then once you know that it's airtight, then obviously you can just take the valve out and put the sealant in, and away we go. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I will always post hints and tips and how to do things, basic bike mechanics, and some more in-depth stuff as well. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Any comments or any questions you've got, please leave in the comment section, and we'll see you on the next one. Ta-ra for now.